Viewers and subscribers, welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where truth is the gospel we preach. Sometime last year, I called out Nollywood producers and generally Nollywood industry for the dangers they pose on our society with the kind of movies they shun out with respect to money ratios. Today, racial activities is becoming the order of the day for young people in Nigeria, just like the video I published yesterday regarding 4 teenagers that hacked off their girlfriend's head for the purpose of money ratios. Now, I want to further highlight on what the police spokesman said in that video. But before then, watch it again. I'll be right back.
What is it that a 17-year-old boy, a 19-year-old boy, 18-year-old boy, what is it that they want to use money for that will lead them to this type of heinous crime? Is still beyond the comprehension of any normal human being. I want to advise that many parents have failed in their responsibility because this is a result of bad parenting. It's a result of failure, complete failure of parental responsibility. Because if this thing has not been done or this thing has not been encouraged by parents, if parents have been taking care, very good care of their children, I don't believe that any properly brought up child will want to embark on this type of criminality. I also want to advise that the generality of the people, we have a lot of work to do. The religious body, the entertainment body, and everybody that has 1 or 2 things to do with the security of life and property. We have a lot to do. The religious body should please stop preaching only prosperity. We should be preaching morality more than the way we preach a prosperity. The Nollywood actors, they should please, the censor board, they have a lot to do to regulate the type of film we'll be bringing out. Because some of them, they learn it in film, where they see that somebody make a ritual and he became rich suddenly. No matter how that film ended, we should discourage it. Because I don't know what we can call this type of juvenile or what we can call this type of incident that will make all these young lads to be thinking of making so much money at this their age. By now they're supposed to be in school or they're supposed to be an apprentice somewhere where they are learning work. It is very, very disturbing.
Good. You had the police officer state clearly what I have been saying all this while. Don't ignore or play down on the messages we are putting out on this platform. It is seriously very important if we take it, as something that matters so much for the survival of our immediate society. If we don't, we may fall victims. Of course, we may fall victims. You heard him talk about the Nollywood, called out the religious bodies on the role they are playing in instigating ritual activities, especially among the young people who want to make money at all costs with double quick match. The Nollywood is there, their role. What about the church or the religious bodies? They are playing their own role. And also parenting, which we have also highlighted on this platform. Parents of these days, we've lost it completely. But now let us go to the nucleus of the matter. Because if you hear me shout, lament, outburst against failed political class and the government in Nigeria, don't get it twisted. Everything you see happen in Nigeria all these criminalities and social vices you see happen in Nigeria revolves around failed government, failed political class. Because now good morning, now income before how are you? Or after how are you? When you say good morning, the next thing is how are you? You now understand what I'm talking about. To everything that is happening in Nigeria, there is a root cause. And that root cause is fundamentally the failed government. Why am I saying this? Parents have lost the moral ground in chastising and training their children. They have lost control of their families. Parents who could not provide for his children, parents who could not train their children in schools, parents who could not have the moral ground to discipline their child because the parent sees himself or herself as a failure to the child. Now the child becomes a loose cannon. With what is happening in the society, with the social media, the movie industries, and the environmental factors, the doings, they get carried away and want to make it at all cost. And it results and gets us into where we are today. The government is the root of all these racial killings. When the parents is backward economically, some of them are pensioners that their gratuities have not been paid. Some of them are business people that their businesses have collapsed because of economic bankruptcy, corruption of Nigerian government by the political class. That is the truth. That is the fundamental truth. When the government cannot stabilize the economy of a nation, of their country, of their people, what you have today is the direct result. When there is economic hardship, crime soars. When the educational system fails, immorality and crime hit the highest point. So, do not be, surprised about the kind of news that are coming out within the Nigerian public space. The other day, I saw a news video of this one. They are not even up to teenagers, between 8, 7, 9, and 10 years. Kids looking for where to start joining Yahoo activities. Small boys of between 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You can imagine. You now understand where we are heading to as a country. It's not a matter of where you come from in Nigeria. Every Nigerian is a victim of this system. That is the truth. And that is why you must support the efforts of Good Governance Ministry. That is the bottom line of this whole thing. Support the effort of Good Governance Ministry to ensure we reinstate some kind of sanity within the governmental space, bringing in the right people. Because some people will out there will say, oh yes, it is the government, it is the government. And you forgot that you Nigerians are the biggest factor that produces corrupt, never do well political class. They use you, you collect money, you sell your vote. Some of you don't even want to vote at all. And at the end of the day, we produce never do wells, corrupt criminals in corridors of power. And when everything falls apart, we fall back and start blaming. No, let us look inward and understand that the only way Nigerians can be free from Nigerian failed system is embracing the truth, the revolutionary message coming from this platform. And the revolutionary platform, political movement, GGM. Except you throw your weight behind it, embrace that truth, Nigerians will never be free from all this. And if you ignore this message and think it doesn't concern you, one day it will come knocking on your door. And that is the message and my reaction to the video I published. And I'll keep speaking this truth without fear until Nigerians are free from wicked and oppressive government. Stay safe. Please share this video. Drop your comments. Let me have your opinion on this. I'm signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye-bye.